Japan, the history, the culture, the food, and that super beautiful, colorful, experimental fashion that so many of us have come to know and love about Tokyo. If you're anything like me, you absolutely love the colorful clothing from HARAJUKU, Japan. Lolita, Gyaru, Fairy Kai, and so many other unique styles have come from Tokyo. However, you might be surprised to learn that Japan is a lot more conservative when it comes to their clothing and fashion than you might think. And that's exactly what today's video is all about. The last thing you want to do when you visit a country is accidentally offend the people of that country. You don't want to disrespect their culture. You don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. So it's so important to learn a bit about cultural etiquette before you visit a country. And that is what I want to talk about today. You don't want to be that tourist who goes to Tokyo and absolutely just creeps everybody out and makes people feel uncomfortable in one way or another. There's so much to know about cultural etiquette before visiting Japan, but today we're only going to be focusing on the do's and don'ts when it comes to fashion. So before you pack your suitcases, make sure to watch this entire video because you do not want to be caught in a really uncomfortable situation when you're finally taking that beautiful voyage to Japan. I'll be making a lot of other videos in the very near future for those of you who want to visit Japan, but today we're doing the fashion stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, Japan is a lot more conservative than you think. Yes, so we know all about the cool, colorful, and very experimental clothing from Tokyo. However, have you ever taken a really close look at a lot of the fashions that come out of Japan? Lots of covering up, lots of layering, lots of length, and so on and so forth. We're not seeing cleavage, we're not seeing navels. It's pretty covered up. So it might be experimental in one way, but they're actually trying to tone down the sexiness. And you rarely ever see women's shoulders. Even during the summertime, they tend to cover up their shoulders. In fact, if you do see a woman wearing a spaghetti strap dress, she will more than likely be wearing a t-shirt or long sleeve shirt underneath to cover up her shoulders and so on and so forth. They do not mind showing their legs, and in fact, thigh-high boots are not seen as very sexy. They tend to pair up thigh-high boots with long oversized sweaters. So it actually tones down the sexiness a lot. So when I got on the plane, I was dressed in a hoodie and leggings. I was super comfortable and I thought, yep, I'm nice and conservative and covered up, until I got off the plane and realized, number 2, leggings are not pants in Japan, okay?
Leggings are not pants in Japan.
If you're from America, you might know that we love wearing leggings, yoga pants, and all that good stuff as everyday leg wear. We wear them as pants over here. Meanwhile, in Japan, leggings are basically the equivalent of stockings and pantyhose. They do not wear leggings as pants. They wear them underneath their skirts, underneath their dresses, and underneath their shorts. So basically you can wear leggings in Japan, but you gotta cover up your front and your tushy. Yeah, and that's a good point when you're in those really crowded trains. You kind of don't want, to bring any attention to your areas. I'm just saying. In fact, you saw a lot of young girls wearing stockings underneath their shorts, but we'll be talking more about that a little bit later. Alright, so yeah, I was very embarrassed when I got off the plane, but thankfully I had packed long pleated skirts with me because I knew they were in style in Japan. And boy, did I see like every other girl and every other woman wearing long pleated skirts, okay? So that actually became like a big part of my outfits while I was in Tokyo. So you might be wondering, holy crap, they cover up a lot. So what do they wear in Japan? Number 3, they prefer, especially women in Japan, prefer wearing loose-fitting, fashionable clothing. when you looked at what was on the mannequins, there were long, beautiful trench coats, long skirts and long dresses, oversized sweaters that you can use as really cute skirts and dresses. You saw a lot of girls and women wearing oversized men's t-shirts as dresses, which looked super, super freaking cute. It was very, very fashionable. They wore it with really fashionable sneakers and boots and heels. It was so cute. Like, honestly, I thought everybody was so well dressed, and not a single person felt the need to be very showy and show off their figure too much. It was very comfortable. There wasn't like butts and titties in your face, so you weren't walking around seeing a whole bunch of Kim Kardashian doppelgangers. This was not the place for you, fam, if that's how you dress. Number 4, do not wear flip-flops. Now this actually has a lot to do with what I was mentioning earlier in the video about girls and women wearing stockings underneath their shorts. Now here's the thing. Picture this, okay? You're walking around the street in your flip-flops, okay? Your feet are sweaty in your flip-flops. You have some of that street dirt on your toes, and now you go into a beautiful Japanese restaurant that's real traditional, and now they ask you to take off your shoes. And there you are with dirty, sweaty ass feet walking all over their beautiful restaurant. Ew! You're nasty. I hate it. Oh my gosh. So basically, when you walk around Japan, you will see people with like open-toe sandals and fashionable shoes like that, but I always saw them wearing some type of cute sock with it or stockings. And the whole idea is, if you go and visit someone's house or you go to a traditional style restaurant, you're gonna have to take off your shoes. And the last thing you want is to walk on someone's floor with your bare, dirty, sweaty feet. Okay, it's nasty. So do not wear flip-flops. Wear sneakers or fashionable shoes, you know what I mean, that will allow you to wear socks, okay? And you'll see this a lot with even like business women who are wearing heels. They'll always have stockings on, always, because there is like a work thing that goes on where after work you meet up with your boss and your co-workers and you go drinking and all that good stuff. And a lot of the times they'll go to like restaurants and bars that are very traditional. You have to take off your shoes. So you can't be a nice classy lady walking around barefoot. That's so gross. They will wear stockings for that reason. The same goes for young women and young girls who are wearing shorts. They will wear stockings. No matter what their footwear, they will be wearing stockings most of the time, because if they go somewhere where they have to take off their shoes, they would much rather not be barefoot. But do keep in mind that more times than not, walking barefoot somewhere, it's not a good look. Do not wear old, dirty socks. And last but not least, number 5. Do not use things that show off your cleavage. I know we spoke about this just a little moment ago, but tight-fitting dresses and things like that, really, you did not see that. Unless you were in an area like Kabukicho, aka the red light district, you didn't see that anywhere else. And in areas like that, you saw a lot of, I want to say, the rebellious kids and the rebellious teens squatting in the street with their alcohol and things like that, and with their bleached hair. No one else was showing off their cleavage, I'm just saying. So when you go to Japan or visit any other country, remember, it's your vacation, but you are visiting someone else's home. You know what I mean? So learn about cultural etiquette so that when you visit their country, you can show them a lot of respect by following their cultural rules, and you don't make anyone feel uncomfortable in their homeland. You know what I mean? I hope you found this video super useful, guys. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you to all my patrons on Patreon for your support. It means so much. Thank you to my featured YouTube baby for this beautiful fan art that you made of me. I am so touched that you guys enjoy drawing my ridiculous face. And thank you to everyone who has supported my first ever how to draw manga art book. If you guys are interested in supporting it, the link will be down there in the description box below. And you could also watch free art tutorials on my main channel, My Mangaka Life. So until next time, guys, do what you want, wear what you want, love what you wear. Take care, guys!